My family culture was a big part in getting me interested in the environment. My mom is an avid gardener. When I got older to be able to help her in the garden, I realized that nature is such a delicate yet beautiful thing. New Orleans, especially just the state of Louisiana in general, is very susceptible to natural disasters, specifically hurricanes that ravage our state every year. The damage that was done by Hurricane Katrina and the damage that was done by Hurricane Ida, I saw firsthand just how much of an impact these extreme weather patterns can have for the environment. I knew that I wanted to go into environmental science, and I settled on a topic called saltwater intrusion, which is when freshwater and saltwater mix because of a lack of marsh grasses or other types of vegetation on the coast as a barrier. The coast of Louisiana is already deteriorating. Saltwater intrusion only makes that worse because it stops those marsh grasses from replenishing themselves. A lot of native plants cannot survive in brackish waters. There's a lot of factors that go hand in hand with saltwater intrusion, not just the vegetation aspect of it. Our greenhouse gas footprint and also fossil fuels in the air contribute to coastal erosion as well. And so I combined that by taking water samples along the coast, and I would study things like acidity, dissolved oxygen, inorganic carbon, and their total alkalinity so I can monitor how, if we were to restore these plants, put them in this acidified condition, will they survive? The next phase of work was just digging deeper into more environmental problems, and so I decided to delve into ozone depletion.
Lauren reached out to me and she wanted to look at the ozone depletion, how that affected plants in terms of their increased exposure to UV.
It's got to measure how much moisture is being pulled up in the air.
We were able to set her up with supplies we use in our lab that we do our research with. She had the inquisitiveness and that sort of real critical thinking skills that we try and instill in college students. And to see that at that age, it was mind-blowing.
The fruit trees were they can grow multiple types of fruit. My ozone depletion project had very promising results. But when I realized that there's a bigger problem with the public, do they know what's going on with the coast? Do they know why it's important? And that's when I decided to get involved with environmental activism work. I reached out to my school board and city council to start the first small series of workshops that I called the Conservation and Restoration Conjunction, educating the youth into how to reduce, reuse, recycle, and then also get them to connect that to the coast. We do a lot of marsh planting events and oyster recycling events along the coast as well. One of the immediate impact was we're seeing a lot more increased oxygen levels, especially in the areas that we were replanting oyster reefs, which is allowing not only vegetation to be able to grow, but we're also allowing more of the wildlife that are natural filters for oceans to be able to prosper. It's not only the beauty of nature, but the beauty of New Orleans that I'm trying to protect. The urgency of this work has to do with the future. At the end of the day, Gen Z and our future generations are going to have to take on the consequences of what we've done to the planet. We might as well start now.